Alright, so there you have it. NXT TakeOver Rivals in the record books. And again, yet another NXT TakeOver on this hump day for Wednesday. And I'm here to give you my review and my thoughts and opinions on how I personally felt about the show. But before I get into all of that and everything, I'm gonna start things off with the first match that we did get to see, and a bonus match here for Yoel, where we had Hideo and Tommy, and as well Tyler Breeze going at it. And basically, where Tyler Breeze just got tired of Hideo Tommy, basically dealing with the NXT Championship, a #1 contenders tournament and everything. And Tyler Breeze really wanted to get his chance to be NXT champion again, and to be able to get that championship shot, really, and to be able to get that chance to be NXT champion for the very first time. And apparently, in the end, we didn't have Tyler Breeze get the win. He really tried his best here, and these two actually went at it in an actually good back and forth match. I really enjoyed it, and Hideo Tommy overall getting the win, so no complaints there. I enjoy both wrestlers, so there you have it with that. So actually a good match, so there you go with that one. With the next match, it actually could have been a lot more better, especially with it being a no disqualification match between Baron Corbin and his Opal Dempsey. And it was more of a singles match than anything else between the two. And they did some actually pretty interesting stuff. And the only thing that we really did get to see was the steel chair use. And that was pretty much basically it, in the way of a physical brawl between the two. And in the end, yes, Baron Corbin was able to get his win and have the end of days. So I really actually prefer Baron Corbin more over Bull Dempsey. That's just me. I like things and how they're being able to be played out for not Bull Dempsey, but for Baron Corbin. You know, I think this probably might be able to play out where there might be one last match between the two, and then that'd be it between the feud and everything. So things are actually looking pretty damn good for Baron Corbin, if I do say so myself. So he gets the win overall, and for what it was, you know, it was okay to pretty good. So there you have it with that. And with the next match, where we had the NXT Tag Team Championships, which are on the line, and one of the championship matches that were on the line, and where we had, in this one, we had Blake and as well Murphy, of course, the champions, going into the match, and as well Cara and Kalisto. I thought this was a great match between the two teams and everything like that, and I'm very impressed too on where Blake and Murphy are really going now, especially, you know, just really showing that they really have a reason to be more than just a regular average tag team, and now actually fighting a chance for the NXT Tag Team Championships, and they're able to retain their titles and everything. So it's going to be interesting to see who else is going to be able to go toe to toe with Blake and Murphy, and they're actually definitely improving, and I really like where things are going between those two. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to be happening there, and maybe we might have like the Villains probably get back in there too as well for Blake and Murphy, but you never know with that, so anything can really happen there. So of course Blake and Murphy retaining the tag team championships. Then we get into one of the matches of the night, the #1 contender spot for the NXT World Heavyweight title, and basically we've seen the tournament for a while now, and this was the finals between Finn Balor and that's right, Adrian Neville, and it was actually one hell of a roller coaster ride, and Finn Balor's entrance is just phenomenal and something amazing, and like I said on Twitter, is definitely literally breathtaking, and it really has that awe presence too as well. So I think definitely within time, Finn Balor will do some amazing things on the main roster. It's going to be amazing to see what else he can really show there as well. So definitely I think it's looking well, but these two really show basically on how they really wanted the NXT Championship, and even though Adrian Neville has been there before, obviously, these two showing that they know each other very well, and reversing each other's moves and all of that great stuff had me at the edge of my seat. It was just really a great match, and something that I really enjoyed, and one of my matches of the year for 2015, definitely for sure, no doubt about that. And in the end, it didn't matter who it would go to, but in the end, obviously, we had Finn Balor getting the win, so that's awesome there. I really like that, and things keep on getting better as well. So he's one of my favorites to definitely tune into for NXT each and every week on the WWE Network. So really gonna be awesome to see what's gonna be happening for Finn Balor here on in. So there you have it with that. Next up, we have the Fatal 4-Way NXT Women's Championship match, and this one was another great match, and basically showing why I really do love women's wrestling, and everyone just pull out all the stops really, and it's definitely one to check out. Where we have Sasha Banks as well as Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and as well Bayley basically pulling out all the stops to see who will go just to go the greatest lengths to actually be NXT Women's Champion. And in the end, actually, Sasha Banks actually finally now is the new NXT Women's Champion, and Charlotte had a hell of a run too, and she actually, like I said on Twitter, did North Carolina proud, and as well for the NXT women's side of things proud too as well, if you will. So she's definitely going to do some really cool things on the main roster, and I cannot wait to see her there more often. And I think she'll do fine. I'm not really worried about her. Same with the rest of the women's wrestlers too that were involved in the match. So I do see some good things going for them as well. So you know, I'm not really mad about the decision and what happened, and Sasha Banks is actually something to look forward to and everything like that, so she's one of my favorites as well. So seeing her being able to have the Women's Championship, and we'll see what else is going to be coming out of that. I'm sure we'll probably see Sasha and as well Bayley go head to head as well, maybe even Becky Lynch too, being able to go at it at a different route and show how much he now wants the Women's Championship and everything, so that friendship might not really be there all that much now, since we've seen that just a little bit more, so things are going to be interesting with that, and things over there too on NXT with the women's side of things are really dope and badass, so really loving that, and there you have it with that. So Sasha Banks becoming the new women's champion for NXT as well. Then we get into the main event with Kevin Owens and as well as Sami Zayn, and I haven't really seen too much of Kevin Owens. I've heard a lot of great things about him too as well, especially from Heel Steven, of course, being a big fan of him and everything like that. So, you know, actually seeing him for the first time, he really showed that he does mean business, and he is an ass kicker, no doubt about that, and these two are really going at it until they really couldn't go anymore. Basically, it did end in basically a knockout. The initials for Kevin Owens, the KO. So it was a rather interesting way how they ended things off, but in the end, Kevin Owens is the new NXT champion out of that, so I don't think things are over. Sami Zayn did pull off a hell of a fight too, especially after winning the NXT World title not too long ago. So I think Sami Zayn will eventually get the championship back, and now that we have Finn Balor in the mix now, so he's definitely looking to most likely face Kevin Owens now, so we'll see how that goes as well. So there's a lot to look forward to as well, and other things going for the NXT World title at the moment. So there you have it with that. Overall, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a great show, and I tend to enjoy NXT takeover specials and everything and what have you. So with that being said, I'm going to leave you guys the question: how did you feel about the show? Also as well, what you liked about it and what you didn't like. All that good stuff. Leave your thoughts and opinions. I'd love to hear you guys' feedback. And not only that, of course, In the Hot Seat Live will be back next Wednesday, so be on the lookout for that. And I'll see you guys for the live show then for Fastlane predictions and all that good stuff. So with that being said, enjoy the rest of your night and as well the rest of your week, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, whenever the hell that may be. Peace.